On the 8th day of Christmas, for love of the mouse gave to me amazing chocolate dipped Oreos that are sure to please. Welcome back to another edition of 12 Days of Holiday Baking with me, Crystal. I am one half of For Love of the Mouse. We are so excited that you've joined us today. If you've missed out, we have 7 other days of holiday baking that we've already posted, and we are doing 12 days of holiday baking, so we have more to come. If you're new around here, be sure that you click that subscribe button, click that like button if you like what we're doing and if you're a big fan of holiday baking, and that bell notification so that you can be notified every time we release a video. Well, today we have a real treat for you because we are doing something really simple, very family friendly. Anyone can get in on the fun. And these little beauties are definitely a crowd pleaser and definitely something that you can find online for quite a pretty penny, but you can make at home for so much less, and it's so much more fun to make those memories at home. Now, baking growing up was such a fun holiday tradition. We loved baking. My grandma did a ton of baking. If you followed along through the rest of our 12 days of holiday baking, I've talked a lot about my grandma. We even have some of her recipes for this series, which has been really fun to share with you guys. But these aren't even really a recipe. It's more of just a fun holiday treat that you can make with anyone in your family. Anyone can get in on the fun, and you can decorate them however you please. We've got a couple of really fun ideas today, so let's just jump right in. What we're doing today is we are making chocolate dipped Oreos or chocolate dipped sandwich cookies. We are using the double stuffed kind because it is the holidays, and why not get yourself some double stuffed chocolate dipped Oreos. So we have our family pack of double stuffed Oreos. I also have 2 glass bowls, and then we have our dipping chocolate. These are from a local craft store, and these are chocolate melting wafers. Now, melting wafers are going to work much better than a traditional chocolate chip, because if you're melting a traditional chocolate chip or just a regular bar of chocolate, a lot of times what you will get, unless it's specifically designed for baking, is you'll get like a gray texture on the top, a gray cloud, if you will. And we don't want that. We want ours to be shiny and really beautiful. So melting wafers are definitely the way to go. You can buy these at local craft stores, local baking stores, and you can also find them at your local grocery store. These are from Hobby Lobby, and these are dark chocolate mint. So these are the chocolate ones I got. I thought that would be really fun, but you can just get regular dark chocolate as well, or milk chocolate, or semi-sweet chocolate. And then we also have these Ghirardelli white melting wafers. These work really, really well. I've used these a lot. I think they work great for just this purpose, and they're going to be perfect for this. And they don't leave, these are specifically designed for baking, so they don't leave that gray film on top. These also come in different colors. Now, you can find candy melts in a variety of colors, including bright red and bright green, which are perfect for the holidays. But I do want to do a quick disclaimer. If you are doing the colored ones, so the hot pink or the blue, whatever colors you choose, those are going to be a little bit thicker. So when you melt them, they're going to be a lot thicker, a lot more difficult to work with than just the chocolate or the white. I don't know why. I think it probably has something to do with the dye that they use, but it is a little bit of a difficult transition to dip it in, and they're a lot thicker, a lot clumpier, so you do need to be careful with that. But we're just going to use traditional white and dark chocolate today, and we're going to make some really fun shapes and some really fun designs, which I think you're going to enjoy, and you can build off of these to create your own fun memories at home. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to take our melting wafers, we're going to dump them into our bowls, and then we're going to melt them. You can melt them over a double boiler, which you can buy a double boiler, or you can create your own double boiler with a saucepan and then a bowl. Now, in the saucepan, you want to fill it with water until just below the bowl surface. And you want to bring that to a simmer boil, and then you can melt your wafers over the top. Or these are specifically designed that you can just pop them in the microwave, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to pop these into the bowls, pop them into the microwave at 30 seconds a pop, and then after each 30 seconds, we're going to stir until they're completely melted and smooth. All right, so we are back. We've got our white chocolate melting wafers. They're all melted. It took just about 2 minutes. At 30-second increments, after each 30 seconds, I would stir it until it was smooth, and now we are smooth and melted and ready to go. Now, there are a couple different ways to dip your Oreos. You can use, this is a skewer. You can use a wooden skewer or a metal skewer and pop it into the center. This really only works with the double stuff kind, and it doesn't always work very well at that. But you want to stick it in and then just dunk your wafer in, twirl it until it's completely coated. Then you want the excess to drip off. As you can see, you can gently tap it on the bowl. And then what I would do is either get a fork or a toothpick and gently move it off of the skewer with the fork onto your silpat mat. Now let's talk about that for a second because that's really important. How you're going to let these set, because you don't want them to stick to the surface that you're going to let them set on. And one thing is you can use a wire rack, and I would just spray that. But what's going to happen with that is you're going to get kind of like a grill mark on the bottom, which is fine. We're going to decorate the top, not the bottom. Or you can use what I'm doing, which is a silpat mat, which you can find them on Amazon. We will link them below. And I love my silpat mats. And what I did in addition to the silpat mat is, just as a little bit of an extra precaution, I sprayed it with some baking spray. But you don't have to do that, but that's what I recommend, just to make sure. Now the other way you can do it without the skewer is just dunk the Oreo, the sandwich cookie, into the chocolate. And then we're going to get our fork, and you're going to tap it on the side of the bowl in order to get the excess. And then just grab your other fork or a toothpick and gently put it onto your mat. So those are the ways I recommend doing that. There's so many different ways, but that's just how I like to do it. And every couple, what we're going to do is, if you're going to use sprinkles, every couple you're going to want to decorate. Now for these white chocolate ones, we're going to do something a little bit different. So we're not going to decorate them until they're set, but I'm really excited to show you what we're going to do with those. But just to show you, if you want to just decorate with some simple sprinkles, these are some candy cane sprinkles that I purchased at our local grocery store. Put a couple on my hand here, and then we'll just sprinkle those on top. Now you want to make sure you do that before it sets. But for the rest of these white chocolate ones, we're going to do something really fun. So let's go ahead and get a few more of these done, and then we'll let them set, and we'll come back and decorate them really, really cute. Chocolate Oreos are setting and our white chocolate Oreos are set. So we're going to do something super fun, and we're going to take some icing. If you can find black icing, it works really well. I don't like black icing because it turns your mouth black. So I'm just using chocolate. This is just pre-made because, again, I didn't want to make a full batch of chocolate buttercream just to do a little bit of decor. So I just purchased this. It was a couple bucks at the grocery store. And this is just chocolate icing with, it's cookie decorating icing with a little tip on it. So it's already ready to go. And then I also have some mini M&Ms. I'm going to pour my mini M&Ms into a bowl. Makes them easier to work with. You can always pour more in if you need them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our icing and our mini M&Ms and we're going to make lights. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our chocolate icing and our mini M&Ms on our white chocolate Oreos, and we're going to make Christmas tree lights. It's going to be really cute. So take your icing and we're going to go in a pattern from right to left, left to right, right to left. So we've made that, and then we're going to take our M&Ms and we're going to stick them onto the icing. And you have yourself some Christmas tree lights. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these up, let them dry, and I'll show you how they turn out at the end. These are all finished and ready to go. Super simple, super delicious, and definitely a crowd pleaser. If you are going to be sending any baked goods to anybody this year, these would definitely bring a smile to anybody's face. I hope you enjoyed following along with this recipe number 8 of 12. We've still got so many more delicious recipes to come, including one more from my grandma and one copycat Disney recipe. So be sure to be on the lookout for additional videos every day for the first 12 days of December. I would love to hear about some of your holiday baking baking traditions, or if you're not a baker, if you are going to try any of these recipes. Some of these have been super simple that anyone can do it, and definitely fun for the whole family. Happy holidays, everyone, from our house to yours. We hope you have an amazing holiday season and a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for being here today. If you're new around here, make sure that you click that subscribe button, click that like button if you like what we're doing and you like chocolate dipped Oreos, and that bell notification so that you can be notified every time we release a video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and for the love of the mouse, never forget that it all started with a mouse.